I don't even know where to begin. I'm consistently talking to her, so I ain't gotta do no more now. We good. We not. Idiot. Like, it don't matter if you got good taste in clothes and footwear if your brain is messed up. Ooh, out of my face before I pull my gun out and start blasting. I would never do that. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Angie back with another episode. That wasn't good. I have two things before I get into it. One, why do people that live in shared spaces like apartments feel like they're the only person in the apartment? Like, I just don't understand people moving in and stomping hard, not really thinking about the other people that live in the same complex as them. I'm just, I don't know. The pandemic just got me like, my tolerance level is like so low. I'm just not in the mood. I'm not saying I expect it to be quiet, but I just don't want to hear unnecessary shit. Like, be respectful of people that you're living with, not in an actual house, but you are an apartment, a shared space where there's multiple people that live, you know, around. And if you wanted to stomp around freely and do whatever you want, then you should have got your ass on the first floor, okay? Because if you live in a place where there's multiple floors, I'm gonna need you to be a little bit more respectful, okay? Thanks. And the second thing is story time. I was trying to get this lipstick open, not lipstick, this lip gloss open, and I was pushing it and nothing was coming out, and something was telling me, I was like, wouldn't it be something if this shit just bust open? And lo and behold, the shit, like, the top went up in the air straight, to the right, to the left, but luckily the lip gloss like spilled over in my hand, so I don't know if you could see it, but I don't know, I'm ashy, but there's like glitter and stuff on my hand. It was all here, but it was like a tube of it, like, but it was all here, like one long glob of lip gloss. I was like, really? The fuck? Alright, anyway, let's get into this episode. Before we get into it, let's get into the what's in the cup. I made a cherry lime times two. I call it like a cherry squared, cherry lime squared. All right, starting with some ice. Pour you a big cube in, put you a big cube, should I say, in a cup. Then you want to take some cherry limeade dailies mix, put it in. Excuse me, I'm trying to. Okay, excuse me. All right, and then put your Casamigos in there. Bacardi. Put your Bacardi in there. Top it off just a tad bit. Then you want to take your roses, sweeten lime juice, just a little bit. It's giving a margarita flavor, and that is your cherry limeade squared. Enjoy. So, if you want something spicy, then you should try it. It's really good. So that's what's in the cup today. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. I think I put too much of that lime stuff in there. It's still good, but it got like a little sour kick to it. Anyway, what we talking about today? Y'all know I ain't never really prepared like that. I ain't even got my thing open. Girl, what is you doing? It is a new year. Get it together. Ooh. Child. We are talking about turnoffs today. I don't even know where to begin. Child, I really don't even know where to begin. I don't know if I should go turnoffs by year, men. I don't know. So I have it broken down by the ice topics being arrogance, lying, and inconsistency. But I think we're gonna scratch the ice topics today and just have a conversation. I might go into some stories. I might just call people out. It's like, nah, I would never do that. I would never do that. My biggest turnoffs off gate: a liar. A liar. I just be upfront about it. People are going to judge you no matter what, but just be upfront about it. If somebody judged you, you know, based on what you have told them, I might not judge you. Like, I just want to know. If I ask you something, try to be honest. Be honest. I'm a very blunt person, and I think my struggle point is just okay. So this is a specific thing. I was talking to this guy, and I told him up front. I be telling all up front, actually. I told him up front, like, I don't want a relationship. I'm not ready to go through that again. Like, I just don't want to do it. You can't be all whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, yeah, I agree, but then be trying to low-key like force something on me. If I said I didn't want to be with you, I don't want to be with you. Okay? I don't want to be with you. Another thing, I just inconsistent people. Like, I know people court women, men, you know, women might court men. I don't know. I just want the same type of, like, I want the same type of effort that you gave me to try to give me so I can give you my attention. I want the same type of, like, drive. Like, I just feel like sometimes I come across people where they just work so hard to get me, like, invested, or get me in a space where I communicate with them, and, you know, maybe we go out, or maybe we just, like, really start to form some type of relationship, like a friendship moving into whatever. And then the stuff that you did to get me to that space, like you fall off from doing it. And it's just like, why you taking a nap because you feel like you comfortable now? You feel like, oh, you know, I'm consistently talking to her, so I ain't gotta do no more now. We good. We not. Idiot. We not. We not. You gotta stay the course, you know? I'm putting in the same amount of energy. Why can't I get that shit in return? I hate that. I hate that. I just feel like sometimes with people, I just be like up here with it in the level of concern, care, comfort, whatever the case may be, and they just be like down here with it. Yeah, you see, you can't even see it. You can't even see where my hand is, but they just be like down here with it, or it's just like a seesaw. When I'm talking to a guy, if somebody asks me, okay, when you talking to somebody or somebody wants to talk to you, what are some things that you just be like, I'm about to cut you off? For me, I would say, I can't even say that because I don't know, I'm just really bad at communication over the phone because I like in-person stuff. But for somebody that I'm trying to get to know, I need to see your capability of communication before like I waste my time. So I don't like people that are just so dry in their conversation. I really need substance. And if you can't bring that, I am immediately turned off. Like if we're just having a conversation and it's one word, and this could even be on the phone, anything. And it's crazy because like I've been in situations where I would ask like, you know, like, are you busy or something, because you just been a little bit of dry, or is this not a good time? And they'll be like, nah, like I like talking to you, but in my mind I'm like, you ain't fucking saying nothing. Excuse me. So who do you like talking to? Nobody, because the fuck, you're not having a two-way conversation. It's just like so dry. So that immediately just, y'all, it's a turn off for me. Hygiene is kind of a big deal. Hygiene is kind of a big deal, and I'm gonna be kind of honest. Not kind of, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like some of the people that I've messed with, talked to, and this might be something on my end. Now looking back, I just feel like, ew. What was I thinking? What was like, why did I think that was okay? Like obviously they took showers and stuff, but it was just like small things where it's just like, I don't know. I can't explain it. I just feel like people just need to just take better care of their bodies. You need to go to the doctor. You need to check on yourself from a healthy aspect and see if you're okay. Like, and I really think that people should have conversations. If you're trying to be sexually active with somebody, there is nothing wrong with having those conversations. Because people are crazy out here. People are liars. People get it in with other people. And, you know, they're not wearing protection. They're not letting you know, how many people they're probably messing with at that same time. And I just really think that it's a turn off to me if I can't have serious conversations about health and safety precautions. If I can't have that conversation with you and you're acting mad childish, bye. You gotta go, because what do we like? What do we have to talk about at all? And why do you feel like that's something that's immature or weird? I think people should enforce normacy in having conversations about safety precautions for sex, and really start to take their health serious. Like, people be out here doing some grimy stuff, men and women. Just make sure you try to protect yourself as best as you can. And you can't do that if you're not having a conversation and asking people like, what's up? I mean, you can't really, like, you know, you just gotta believe what they say. But I still feel like if they're hesitant about having a conversation, or, you know, push that conversation to the side, that's a red flag to me. And you gotta go, okay? Arrogance in a way of like, you're better than me. You're not. Nobody's better than anybody. I just feel like people who come off like that, they need to go in a world where there's only people that look at themselves, and they just need to hang over in that area, because you don't have nothing to do with me, because you acting real fucking stupid right now. And I don't get that. One of my things that is a huge turn off is like people not embracing different opinions. And it's just like, if you say something and maybe that person doesn't agree with it, I feel like people should have healthy conversations. In healthy conversations, there are going to be rough times where you might not agree with somebody, but it's your approach. Like, people have their approaches are so off the wall that it just equivalates to a turn off to me. Because I'm like, if I don't agree with what you're saying, I'll be like, I respectfully, you know, disagree with what you're saying and give you reasons why I feel that way. I'm opinionated, but I also listen to what other people have to say. I don't just be like, no, this is what it is and you need to blah 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 blah. But I feel like people aren't like that, and sometimes it's just like what they say goes, and that's that. And I feel like that's just a turn off to me, because how are we gonna, you know, try to balance each other out? How are we gonna help one another open up different perspectives of different things if one person has to be right all of the time? I think ambition, lack of ambition and drive is my turn off. I do give a lot of people the benefit of the doubt, and I do go off like words, but I'm learning in my growth period that people like to say stuff that sounds good for the moment and there's no action behind it. So I'm really like looking at life in a different lens, and looking at things or people in my space, and really just trying to like look at it like, okay, cool, you have this grand plan, but what are you doing for action? I think the nice side of me tends to give people multiple chances, and I get screwed over, and I I can't do that no more. So that has shifted into a turn off. Like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to what you say, but where's the action behind it? Or you want to do X, Y, and Z? Okay, cool, we could talk about it all day long, but what are you doing to actually do that? So the lack of action is definitely a turn off for me. But I do give people time to work on what it is that they said they wanted to do. But if I see nothing happening and you just keep talking and talking and talking and talking, boy, you talk your ass to somebody else, because I'm not listening no more. Okay, I can't even hear you. I'm all the way over there in my house minding my business and you're blocked. So I don't know, I just I'm gonna say this, maybe it'll change when I get older, but I'm just not, it's not really a turn off. It's just like, I'm not interested in being somebody's stepmama. That's just not me right now. Maybe when I get older, but that's just not like in my vision. Like, I would love to be with somebody and, you know, have a family and we do it together. I don't know, I'm just not there. I'm not there. And there's nothing wrong with people that are in relationships where they were either a stepfather or a stepmother, because, you know, the person that they wanted to be with had a child already or children already. I'm just not there. I'm not there. It's so many. Your approach, if you like aggressive, you gotta get the fuck out of my face before I pull my gun out and start blasting. That was funny. Nah, but for real though, if you mad aggressive in your approach to kind of try to talk to me, I'm not with it. That is a turn off. That's red flags right there. Like, you are someone that I don't need to be around. And you don't need to be around people like that. I think people have a different way of how they go smack at people, and that's cool and all, but it has to be like, I don't know, I equivalent talking to somebody for, like, trying to get somebody's attention or go smack, to like an elevator pitch. Like, you gotta woo me in 30 seconds or less. You gotta woo me in 30 seconds or less, or you ain't getting the job. You ain't getting the job. I'm sorry, you're not a qualified candidate. Like, I don't know, your approach, if your approach is aggressive, that's definitely a turn off for me. I can say this now, I've been through it, I don't want to go back. Someone who tries to live above their means. Someone who tries to live above their means and just, I guess, do things to either keep up with me or keep up with wherever they feel like they need to be. Just being aware of your finances. Like, obviously people go through stuff and everybody's money management style is different, but if you coming out the gate and you just over here like buying X, Y, and Z, impulse buying, not doing any thoughtful budgeting, then you got to get the fuck out of here, because that's a red flag. Why would I want to continue to be in that space? And you know, maybe we go down the route of being together and you kind of just tarnish my shit too. Like, no. So I pay attention to stuff. Well, now I pay attention to stuff like that, because that was part of me giving people another chance or giving people chances. But I just don't know, if you don't have any type of acknowledgement of like where you currently are in this moment, and you know, what you can afford, what you can't afford, then no. I also don't like people that are narrow-minded. I think a turn off for me is just like people that I'm not saying like people don't want to take risks, but people don't want to explore. I'm a really like driven person, and I like going places. I like trying new things. I'm ambitious as fuck, and if you're not like that, then it's a no. It's a no for me, dog. Like, I can't, and I won't. Part of the things that I've mentioned are things that I've been doing, and how I've been like what have really been my key turn-offs for a long time. But part of it is stemming from my growth of dating, being in relationships, talking to people, is really just making me realize what I will and will not tolerate, and what is going to either push that person to the next level or keep that person where they're at and put them on the block list. So yeah, that's that. I can't do it. I can't do it, y'all. I can't. I really can't. So I don't know. Let's Google what other people are saying. Coronavirus. Whew. Thank you. What are the top turn-offs? Whew. I gotta sneeze again. For women. Top 10 turn-offs for women. Being ignored. Ooh. One of the key ways most women judge how important they are to their partner is by how much attention they get from them. Ooh, bitch. I hate when I'm pouring my heart out to a motherfucker and they are not listening. Because one, it takes a lot for me to even pour anything out for anybody, and to not feel supported, ooh, you got to go today. More swagger than substance. Talk a big game but can't follow through. Okay, yeah, I feel that. Self-admiration. Okay, arrogance. sex, preoccupied with sex. Okay. Not helping out. Oof. You might be on to something. Lazy ass people want you to be somebody's fucking mom. Want you to take care of them, but they can't do that in return. Ooh, you got to go. Get the fuck out of here. Boorish behavior. What's boorish behavior? I ain't never heard that before. What that is? Oh, I'm gonna start using that word. Nigga, you boorish. Get your boorish ass out of here. Boorish implies rudeness of manner due to insensitivity. Insensitivity. Spell it out. I mean, take time. Insensitiveness to others' feelings and unwillingness to be agreeable. Man, you boorish as hell. Peace. Oh, girl, no, he was boorish. I couldn't do it. He boorish. Girl, I heard he was boorish. Oh, yeah, poor grooming habits. I told y'all. Hygiene. Bad pickup lines. Okay. Weak approach. What guys can do. If your guys... Oh, they're telling you what y'all can do. Fuck that. They ain't telling you what you can do. Figure it out yourself. Unclear intentions. Y'all, sorry, this drink. Unclear intentions. Ooh, that should have been the top of the list. What are we doing? Oh, okay. I hate when I am asking a person is somebody trying to come to my house? I hate when I'm trying to ask a person, like, what are we doing? You know, in the beginning, you're trying to figure everything out. Okay, cool, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, right? But, like, what are we doing here? Because I still have a couple of people on my line. If we are making this something serious, do I need to cut them in half? Not get rid of them all, but do I need to cut them in half? Like, you need to tell me what's going on, because I don't know. But then, like, when you ask, I don't understand why you ask for clarity about whatever the situation is you have with somebody. Some people take it as you're pressuring them to, like, tell them, you're pressuring them so they could be like, yeah, we together or whatever. I'm just gonna make sure that we on the same page before we even get too further invested into this, and I'm wasting my motherfucking time. Like, why is it so hard for people to be like whatever without, you know, being so like reserved, or that kind of conversation changes how you connect with them and talk to them. It's immature like behavior. So I say all of this to say it's a turn off that I won't tolerate. Peace out. Cheap guys. A person who is generous with their finances is often generous with other parts of their life, their time, their energy, their emotions. Not everything has to be monetary, bitch. I'm sorry. Man. Like, spend some time with a sister. Spend some time out of your day to write a nice little text, write a note, something. You can do small things that are little to no money. I don't know. Lying, we already talked about that. Ooh, lazy. Ooh, yeah, smoking. Ooh, I forgot to tell y'all, I hate people who smoke cigarettes. Well, I don't hate them as a person, but I don't want them around me. Smoking cigarettes, excessive drinking, crack cocaine, meth, heroin, pills, a drug addict, an alcoholic, I can't do it. A gambler, I can't do it. I won't do it. Poor communication, we already talked about that. A kisser. I don't like men who just like bite your fucking face off. And I hate like dog wet sloppy ass kisses. Like, ew, that's so disgusting. And just the saliva and it's just stinky. Well, I'm just saying, like, a lot of saliva just planted on your cheek like that, or around your mouth, if you're not partaking in other activities, right? But that's not cute. I don't really like that. I don't like a boring dude. I want some spontaneity. Ah, what the hell is that? Yeah, I'm tripping right now. I want to have fun. Like, I want to get it popping. I want to get it popping, like, everywhere. I just love a person who's just, like, intelligent and speaks with confidence, like they know what they're talking about. Like, I don't need no timid ass person like, yeah, I guess, I don't really know, maybe, bitch. Corvette. Ooh, it says poor taste in footwear. Dress, I don't know, I just want somebody to like match my fly. I really haven't had any of that. I don't know what was wrong with me. I don't really know what was wrong. I've had that, but it was like, okay, yeah, they matched my fly, right, from a looks department, and we would be cute, like if we was out here stunting and doing whatever, but they wasn't right in the head. So it's just like, it don't matter if you got good taste in clothes and footwear if your brain is messed up. It doesn't matter, because you're not right in the head. Too aggressive during sex. Too boring doing sex. You gotta go. If that shit is just like not memorable, or it's the same thing every time, snooze fest. Insecure. Ooh. I don't like that. Insecure, no ma'am. For what? Like, if I really fuck with you, you don't have to worry about nothing. And I believe in karma. And so I'm not about to do none of that shit. Cause I don't want to go through that shit myself. But if I really fuck with somebody, you ain't gotta worry. People are insensitive as fuck. And I just be like, yo, the fuck? Being dumb. Well, that could be anything. Yeah. I'm sorry. I can't do uncircumcised. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Selfish. Yeah. It's a long list of things, but that's all I got for this episode, y'all. Let me know what some of the turn-offs that you have. But I just appreciate the things that I went through to confirm things that I enjoy or things that I won't enjoy. And I can spot things more now, or as like red flags, and I'll let people know, like, nah, this ain't gonna work out if I feel like it. Maybe I should do an episode on ghosting. I've been ghosted a couple times, but I don't even know what I did. Actually, I've only been ghosted one time. Now me, on the other hand, let's not talk about that. I ghost people because they don't get it. Majority of the time I would tell somebody, like, I'm just not interested, and then they still want to be on some shit, so you gotta ghost them. The fuck? Alright, y'all, once again, what's in the cup was the cherry limeade squared. I hope y'all making drinks when y'all listening to this. And I hope that you guys are off to an amazing start of 2021. I know that we're still in the house. But I don't know what to tell you. Be safe, everybody. A lot of people were lost. A lot of people did not make it. So we just gotta keep pushing, keep their legacies alive, and hold on. Change is coming. You can make it. Don't you worry about a thing. Hold on. Bye, y'all.